Yeah, we've had no snow.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Very happy to, Kimbo.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
I agree. Can you
son of
guys hear it
my
okay?
dear niece, Mary Matthew,
Or do I need to turn it off?
all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Agreed, Jess. Ours wasn't as drastic, but
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
perfect. Thank you, guys.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Now,
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
oh, we were so close to playing it on that same day. I'm two days early. That would have been fun. Yeah, today alone it went from 62, and then tonight's gonna be 17 degrees. Oh, okay. Open only in the event of my death. Welcome to Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of the last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few grand rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. Excellent, Kimbo. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Really need to go back to it. So glad you're playing it. I'm excited, guys. That's what I mean. Everyone I've talked to talks about how much they love it, so I'm so excited to try it. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Okay. I don't suspect there are any that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all the love and best wishes. Huh. This will serve as a useful map and itinerary. Okay, press tab. Okay. So tab is also how I get to my inventory. That's how I call it a day. Okay. Oh. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. Closet, with just 2 items are bedroom. Trunk is locked. Oh, beautiful. Greetings from Reddington. Spare room, closet, or guest. Oh, I have 51 steps. I feel like I should take this when I have it. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen a billiard room in a house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves, KL. Do those keys happen to go to the trunk that was in the other room? Yeah, the art is really cool. Door is always left unlocked. Okay, so let's go see if this key works in there. Yeah. Coins. Okay. How would I use those for just yet? That was a done. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Anytime you enter a room, you will lose. Okay. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and you must call it a day. Okay. Well, I kind of figured that out by process of elimination. All 3 boxes are empty. This box and the blue box are empty. The black box contains gems. It was a great honor to receive the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I'd enjoyed some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included this letter all the details you would need to share with guests should they be inclined to play. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false. Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. There will always be 1 box which is true. Always be a box which is lies. And only 1 box has a prize within it. All 3 boxes are empty. This box and the blue box are empty. So it makes me think this one. But I need a key, don't I? Oh, right here. Oh. box and because it says all 3 boxes are empty. This box and the blue box is empty. Black box contains gems. Because this can't be true. Because one of them always has one. Yay! Oh. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting. Banana. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have extra guests exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread will be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Sorry. I have a little snacky. Then okay, so that was slightly a waste because I don't have room counts as 2 bedroom or observatory. 1 star each time you've crafted a try this one. Constellation. Book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that you can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. New trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Slice plus steps. 1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Oh, so this tells you, like... Okay. That won't go anywhere. Then... Orange! And you know that baby doing so good. How are you, Orange? I'm good. It was a fine Monday. No real complaints. Staff note, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Okay, so she's the lady in the pictures. closet. Cute Mother Goose. So that basement was like, ooh, an item. I honestly, Jack, I need to play it. I miss it so much. Ooh, the Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. For he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had that would have made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we've said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like a prince from toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. The story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince's book, the red book we just read. I want to play this week, Orange and Jack. I want to play so soon. Welcome to the life that me and the life that me and Jack, or me and Preacher lead a lot. We watch her, or we watch the guys that she plays with. Better to do... Which is funny, Jack, because I usually do the opposite. But that's only because Gary, like, doesn't cut any of his stuff. But it's all really good, just the same. Honestly, Orange, the more you play it, the better you get. But also, we all struggle in our own ways with it. There is a gem required. Yeah, he'll like cut out the beginning and the end, but he doesn't cut anything in between. I mean, she started to not. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be blocked. Okay, yeah, so then this is the end over here. Okay, so that's locked. Can't go that way. Gonna go that way. Two rooms. Look, or patio. So I could do this one, or I could do... Or no, but watch each other's backs. Worst case scenario, we die together. That is true. E-card. It opens electronically powered security doors. Okay. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observation. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Weird that it said beside you in such a weird font. Could go to security. Oh. So far, Orange, it's like a lot more chill than I thought, but we also just started, so I'm very curious about it. So far, I've gathered that his wife passed. The grandfather's wife passed, and that's about as far as I got. Blue memo's true, red memo's lies. Okay. Interesting. C-cam tape 3. Okay. A-cam tape 5 to 6. So further north, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. Okay, so red is false. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay, makes sense. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager. Terminal password. Scribbled out. Points and then never use it. Guess it's a good thing I need groceries. Hell yeah. Love grocery delivery. That's all I do. I can't like go out myself anymore, but more than anything, it's for my own benefit. Security doors are doors within the estate. They can only be unlocked with electronic keycard. Level. Determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your state. You expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Oh. Mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay. I don't know what the password is. Especially alone. If I'm with someone, I'm generally fine, but alone I get so anxious, forget everything I need. Yeah, I go through moments where I get very good job. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, hi, little guy. I used to be really good about it. Now lately I get so distracted. Today's a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told you it would be, but today would be a good day because he is at camp. Than he has had in his entire life. Damn. Today's a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission, writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model plane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today's a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survive sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I would still rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. So, 2 sons. Turtles of something. Vera. So, back to here. So go back to the den and go left. These are all dead ends now. Hi, Creed. Oh, nice. I've never played it, so I'm very excited about it. This door is locked though, right? Can't go that way. I might have to call it a day then because I'm blocked from any other door. Yeah, because all of these end. Okay. Tomorrow you will awake and find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, not too bad. E2. Thanks, Gizmer. Uh, this so I can get that right away. Okay. always left on whenever you enter this. I can go over one more. This is one of the rooms I was in. Parlor. This is the black box. Okay, so that's false. Oh, the black box is empty. Ooh, magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. These one box which displays only true statements. There will always be a box in which displays only false statements, and only one box has a. This is the black box. But these are both false, but only one of them is always a lie. So then this must be. Only one of them tells the truth, so this has to be the truth. Hell yeah. Anything else I may have missed? Thank you, thank you. You bedroom. Okay, yeah, because then I can go across or I can go. Oh, okay, so there's a security door. Okay. And shatter padlocks or unlock trunks. Oh. Okay, so I don't have the electronic key card anymore. Hallway drawing. May draw new floor plans while drafting. Let's do the hallway. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, but red is false. Oh, that okay, so you can use the keys for locked doors too. Items for sale. $50% off all items. 2 days only. All staff welcome day 20 and 21. Interesting. Salt shaker, shovels, sleeping max, and metal detector. No idea what I would need any of those for. Out with. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Oh. It says Swan Song. Okay. Blackhead. Shows you all your stats. Apparently, your favorite room is the observatory. Speaking of the observatory. Ways left unlocked. Pair of chests have been added to the entrance. Okay, cool. Can't go anymore that way, so back to the Okay, I can't go that way because I need that. So let's go back to the. I know the timing is so good. Excuse. Go that way. Oh wait, that's the den. I'm not in the chapel yet. View inventory of all items currently in the house, breaker box, or the kitchen. Food first. This so I can put in that code. Okay, cool. Oh, how interesting, Creed. Have announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except for you, Simon. The reading list, just know we're all rooting for you, your friends, and faithful service. Schedule ranges. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff have been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. Specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit. The commissary is now taking special orders. Oh, okay. I don't currently know what I need. Possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. No other terminals are currently connected. This terminal does not allow access of electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the... I've not found yet. Currently available. Oh, this just... Okay. I wonder if the code will always be spawns. You need to earn in. Can't do that because I don't have to. Nothing. You just draw the laboratory for nothing. It just acts as a dead end. Okay, so now I need to go. Wait, there is another door in the observatory. Oh, of course not. Okay. So let's go back to our... Ooh, okay. That's just a dead end, right? Yeah, that's the room. Okay. Whoa. Look at that artwork. That's so cool. I appreciate it, Creed. Yeah, if I get like super stuck, I will let you guys know. Right now. Let's go to the office. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Great death. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarters and maid's chamber. Okay. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives programs. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Sure. It's a mint Oreo pie I got from um the station down the road because I also got ginger ale. It is good as hell. State. Pay 13 coins. Really good. Your data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select the floor plan below. Oh. And then you can get dig spots. I see. Quarry yard is always left unlocked. Or it jumps. I love Cadbury eggs. They're my biggest weakness this time of year. Clearly don't know what that. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Don't think there's enough time to put another work order before 7 arrives. Just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. Greater chance of fighting items in green room. I don't have any, so it's gotta be a spare room. Corridor is always left on the west wing. Oh, Milky Bar Burton's egg. Yum. Food walk. I prep some breakfast burritos. Tortillas don't fare me. Gluten-free tortillas are a bitch, so they may end up being quesadillas. And some chicken and broccoli rice bowls. I guess some grab-and-go salads. Excellent job, Jack. I'm so proud of you. Billiard, nope. Chamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. Having an invaluable tool you may not regret having beside you on your journey. I don't know what that means. Like, why that's in a different text. Girlfriend tortillas. Girlfriend tortillas apparently suck, so. Get you some non-binary tortillas. Another key. Oh, key card. Perfect. That makes more sense. Cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Bedroom counts as 2 rooms. Can't do the patio. Oh, I see. The best. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout the house. When items are spread... Okay, yeah, I already did that. However, if you have a conference room, spread the items are gathered into that room instead. Can I take one of these notepads? But red always lies, so it's not 9083. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Oh, okay. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been or walk. Dining room 8. Yeah, thank you. Wine cellar. Same one. Billiard room. I'll go back to the dark room and go in that other door. Thanks, Creed. That's a dig spot. Okay, so you don't get anything. But I have to go all the way back to the courtyard. This is blocked. I guess I have to go all the way down and around. Then I could get in here. And didn't I have a... Did I have the kitchen this time around, or was that like... I don't know if I'll make it all the way down and around. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. I do wish I could work out how it wants me to... Looking to find items laying around in your house. Or rumpus. Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select. Oh, interesting. The breaker box. Gymnasium. Room on. Key card entry. EAC. Toggling of the breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power. But I turn everything on. Whenever you enter the gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Kitchen has food for sale. Forgot some of these were gonna have coin. And I have 5 for every red room in your house. 15. Oh, I can buy them all. Okay. Hi, kid. No, I actually just got it up into a bun today because my hair is getting to the point where it's not quite long enough to go past my shoulders, but it's like doing this weird flip thing. Um, Love the fact that despite every time technically losing, it always feels like progress. Yeah, exactly, Creed. Dead end. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because it would have all been wasted anyway. But Yeah, I was gonna say go back there. And then I also do have another spot. Um, in the observatory. I might try and get one more room in the observatory since I have the steps now. I know I can't, it's gonna be a dead end, but redraft a bedroom, gain 5 points. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Now we're getting the snow I'm calling for. Oh wait, I only have 1 coin. Let's say I could buy a double. I cannot. Could walk back and forth into rooms to get more steps, like the 1 bedroom that gave you 10 steps. No, once you do it, it triggers that you get that because you use steps going back and forth. Good job, Orange. I'm really proud of you. I know that it's not easy. Aw. 11:28. Ooh, is that gonna be the code? HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. Said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye out for that. Pretty. Is that a bomb? Okay, it's a battery pack. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. I was gonna say. Well, that's a sweeter. Of interest. It was amazing. Looks suspiciously like a. I know, that's what I mean. Well, this is another one, but just a different development. There's my trefoils in celebration for Orange. What is it, 11 what? What you got there? Memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Don't think I have found Hartley's room. Okay. Genuine question for anyone who's played. Where do I get the journal to make a note of all of these clues? Because I'm gonna do my best to remember, but who knows how well that's gonna go. An IRL note? Okay. I can do that. I want to get one of those, like digital reusable ones. I know Gab has one, and I think they're so cool. Break room, but like even I hadn't completed this. Yeah, it's all good. Where? Oh, the office. That's the stuff I do, yeah, with stuff like that, where there's not like in-game menu for them. Oh yeah, yeah. Just the way that the clue made it sound like I was missing something. No, not 1128. Yeah, I think that's the brand. There's a couple different ones, but I think I might be done in stock. I did get the electronic key, but I have no new rooms that I can make currently. If you put the security to high, then more electric doors appear. Yeah. I have to call it a day for this one. Yeah. Yeah, that I can, if I find the breaker, I can turn off the power for all of those electronic doors. Thanks, Creed. You slowly piece it together. I wonder what, like, assuming that you draw different ones each time, I do wonder what a speed run is on this. Like, just out of curiosity. Whenever, see, so like this one creature says whenever you enter this room, you gain +2. So there are some that like every time you go back to it, you get +2. Oh, it depends on the goal. Okay. I guess aside from like getting to the well, you can't really just get to the antechamber though. Right. Off the key. I don't know what those do, but we're turning them all on because we're here. I guess to me, a speed run would just be like completing the game. Parlor. There are 3 boxes in this room. 2 boxes in this room are empty. This box is one of the 2 empty. Okay. There are 3 boxes in this room. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That's true. This box is one of the two empty boxes. The achievements you get past in under an hour. Oh, I gotcha. Box is one of two empty boxes. Two boxes in this room are empty. These are true. This box one is, so is it the black box again? Yeah. I guess myself because I was like, is it really gonna be that one again? Yeah, let's do that. Observatory. Or I want to keep plus 3 steps. Not doing kitchen. That let's do the den. That's dark room I can do again. Or I can do the courtyard. Do the courtyard while I have the gems. Oh, I do clearly need to get double. Like, let's do the die. While drafting, you may use to roll new floor plan. Okay. I have a key, so now I can unlock that. They'll draw a new this this. Each time you click on a door, you will draw blah blah blah. Ooh, apple. A meal is served in the dining room after rank 8. Currently on what the salt shaker does. Whenever you eat food and gain feet, gain an extra foot. Okay. Answers that question. I had a feeling I was gonna hit a dead end soon. Not even a dead end, but back this way. That's awesome. Done. Yeah, the door is locked and I don't have a key. So I have to go back. And we just start the other direction. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, roadblocks are good. I don't even remember what I said, to be 100% honest with you. Okay. Billiard room. Okay, so there's a trick to the darts, which should be... It's mask. Good thing I got Kimbo. Been ages since I've seen a billiard room now. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. In a minute, at least. Don't know, like, what the... Oh. Okay, so what's the goal, though? That reset. But I don't know what the goal is. Is it to get to 0? Oh, that's what it is. I see. That's what you meant by a mathematical puzzle. Yeah, so I was gonna say, but 9 times 6. That's not a number on this board. Yeah, so maybe it's addition. Could be 15. Okay. Oh, so then yellow must mean something else. Okay, so blue is addition. Yellow. So maybe yellow is division, so then that would be 5? No. Okay. That's 15. Because it can't be times, because that number's not on there. Oh wait, I did the math wrong. That's why. Yeah. Okay, so yellow is subtraction. Yeah. Well, let me just make a note while I'm thinking about it. Okay. 12 minus 6 is 6. Pink. Maybe pink is... Pink must be multiplication then? Nope. Thank you. I told you my brain's a little fried. It's just a little fried. It's fine. 20 minus 18 would be 2. Oh, I missed the pink that was there. That's why. That subtracts 17. It's okay. I'll get there again. Yeah, so it must be, so 2 then times 6 would be 12. Hey, that was the last one. Good job, team. I appreciate your help. Start giving up is not my strong suit. Only because I got you guys to back me up. You have a key card for security. That I remembered. So it is always. I didn't know brain was fried until I was trying to math in your head. Yeah, seriously. Weight room, you lose 3. Get 2 exit. This I should be able to see because I turned the, yeah, I had to turn the lights on. Excuse me. Because I have to go back to the breaker. Because you lose the 3 steps. Excuse. On, please. Oh, you lose half your steps. It must have been just covered up enough. Anything in here for me to see? Experimental house features. Undercurrents. That's how many rooms you can go into, essentially, before you're, like, quote-unquote exhausted. And basically you have to call it a day. Machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay. Periodic table. So many things. But I don't know what's going to be important. Oh, you're going to expect me to do the periodic table? No thanks. Heating and cooling curves. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure. Melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Experiment set up. Laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. You draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then gain 1 star. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, add 3 aquariums to the stage. Draft new, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Gain +1 star. That seems better. I don't know what the point of aquariums is. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Approval of experiment feature will turn on. Yeah, because I don't know what that actually does. Found. Anything good in here? Yeah, you never have to be afraid to ask questions. I don't think I need anything in that. Greasy food fingers and forgot. That's okay. I don't think I need. Nothing in here I need. It's super complicated. I have gathered so far. What are you lying to me about? Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal, which is a lie. I've already gathered that there's a lever in the greenhouse that's broken, but there's a west and an east lever that need to be pulled. Yeah. There, but that's fine. Let's do. If I do this, will get me a key to get into that door. Okay. And I assume this was also locked. But I can go this way. Let's do the kitchen. If I'm gonna hit a dead end either way. Okay. Now we. Oh, there's a key. Okay, perfect. Go back this. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Have any gems for that anyway? Spare room. Hi, Renicore. I'm really enjoying it. I was a little worried with it being a puzzle game because I do like puzzles, but I wasn't sure like how intensive this was going to be. But this is like right up my alley. So I'm loving it so far. Agreed. That's just Ranicore. I think I have to call it a day. Fuck. All these other doors are locked and I don't have any keys. Hopes? Because these are all dead ends. Only have 2 doors open and they both require keys. Which I don't have. Call it. Okay, calm down. How's Facebook message? Start with the we have some stuff in our inventory. Box that claims to be black has the gems. This box is the blue box. Okay, that's false. This box is the black box. Then this must be true. So the box that claims to be black has the gems. So it's gotta be this one. Yee. I don't hit a dead end to me. Whenever you enter this room. Oops. Yeah, got a diamond. Very cool. I You know, I'll lose the singular coin I have. Sleeping mask. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain +5. Oh. Need to collect these. That. Hello, Aaron's left ear. Hello, Katie's right ear. Occasionally, you may discover small mounds. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that out. We're more likely to draw a do the greenhouse because I haven't had this one. Ah, okay, so that's the lever that's broken. Dude, I didn't realize it was a dead end. Go all the way back. Trees found. Gems nor coins, so toss away these. Find a worthy. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Yes, creature. Go. Go. Oh, wait. Back to the. Ooh, aquarium is every color of room. That's cool. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, pretty. Draw floor plans leading north more. Okay. He's the big guy. He's just a little guy. Aren't you hiding anything in these fish tanks, sir? You have any clues for me? Yeah, they just fish. Billiard room. No. Puzzle. I. Yellow was subtract. 20 minus 14 is 6. Ten minus 5 is 5 times 4. 11. 7 is 4 times. Yee. Guys, I'm so proud. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Green rooms do not draft. Courtyard. Thanks, guys. Shovel. Give me? Yeah, give me. Like you'd be useful for digging. Ooh, I found a key. And I found a coin. Better. Bread. Garage gives me 3 keys. Locks it. Locks my way. Free, but it doesn't cost me any gems. But I could also go over here. If I draw rooms, I think this is a safer bet. Drawing room, seek your room of a color of your choice. Yeah, rank 8. But that's okay. I'm more looking at like how many open doors it has. I had that special key. Let's use a regular key. Greater chance of finding items in green. Color of your. I haven't really gotten into the what color rooms I really need yet, so let's do security. That gives us 2 doors. Oop, I spelled it wrong. I hit the wrong key, I'm sorry. Just want to activate it. I don't need anything on it right now. Rank 7. This is just lose 2 foot. Now draft second copies of rooms you already have. Cannot see. That's a dead end. Gives me to... Oh, whenever you enter, you lose 2. I see. Well, I would ideally only be coming back once. Okay. Dinner. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Bedroom. Oh, let's go get... Okay. Also locked. Kitchen. But let's get dinner in the... Yeah. Stuffed wild quail, a local Mount Holly delicacy, served atop a plum agrier dough with roast potatoes, bacon lardos, plus an additional 10 plus if you have a trophy room in your house. Don't have a trophy room, but that's still 20 steps. Awesome. Very cool. Lock it. Okay. Two gems. They don't need that. Let's do this one, because this is also a new room. Yeah, Christmas tree. Oh, not that. Okay. Find later. No, is that one locked too? That's a good question, creature. I don't actually know. Oh, you need like the... I figured you were gonna need the microscope thing. Don't need anything. That's fine. Hate not knowing. I don't know what the VAC indicates. Thing. I think I don't need it since I just turned them all off with the breaker room. Does it make it so you don't have you don't get hit with it? While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential plan floors when your items were spread. Where? I don't think I have to go back to the gymnasium, but I'll turn it off. Wait, 3, but that's a lie. Not appear to be powered on. They don't just open though? I thought like, oh, because I didn't turn them off on the... Let's turn this back on. I can get into that door. Didn't turn them off in the security room. I think that's a problem. Workshop's the only one that'll get me continue to go forward. Full compass key card. Combine inventory to create new items. Incompatible. Incompatible. Dowsing rod? Okay. While drafting, dowsing rod points toward rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Okay. First, we collect 3 coins and an additional 1 for interest. By hand and letters wrought, do spell or secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. I mean, yeah, I'm sure this patches would help, but that leaves me into a dead end. Leads to a room color of your choice. So I actually need to do this if I want to keep going forward. Those are and because I don't have. I think the gymnasium was. I think that was a locked door. One other room I can go to if I go all the way back down, and that's all the way down here. And that's just to see if I could get something that would give me a key. Get either here or over here. Everything else is dead on. Okay, yeah, so let's go down, back down that way. Freeze your accounts, money and gems. Gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Yeah. But it says that this... something useful in here, the dowsing rod at least. Okay. That's the one right before the antechamber, but I can't get in there. Because I don't have any keys. Nowhere else. Yeah. Coins, gem, and a map of some sort. I'm sure it was locked, but I guess I'll just walk back up there since I have the steps to go back up there anyway. I got close today. Yeah, I call it a day. I got nothing else. Getting a little better each time as I slowly understand the game more. This will do the nook and get it. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Nothing on it. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Gems are in a box that is actually blue. Well, this is one of those. One of them's telling the truth, one of them's telling a lie. One's blank. How are you supposed to know? Gems are in a box with the word blue on it. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Wonder if, like, a tool would let you read that. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot. Not this one. Womp womp. That's okay. I don't know how you're supposed to get that one. Because there's no process of elimination anywhere. I need to go into the security room, but it does give me two paths. View inventory of all items currently in the because I have to do the commissary. That's the only way to continue moving forward. No, I can't buy anything. With? Oh. Dessert without... this. Singular coin. Gives me 3. Oh yeah, I can't do the observatory. Gem required. Damn. Okay, we'll do this one so I can get a gem. Now I could do the observatory. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Okay. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. You will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential. That's what it is. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swim Bird, has been chosen as Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor, and previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger in the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name for to free from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair name. Makes me miss being in archives. I feel that, creature. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I have always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there." Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that view the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the crown. Damn. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of the 3 names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forward to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Post was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement. Hi, Aaron. Released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. Wright were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marianne Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer in to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the something, waved down a local man. The third major something last year is anticipated, charged by the crown. No traces discovered of Seneca heiress, but search continues. Hi, Ash. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen Marianne Marigold, was last seen by close friends around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date with the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Ooh, it's a lot of reading. Okay. I got this, guys. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fenris, Ares, have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Ornita Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Ash, before you've eaten. I have eaten, I'm hydrated, I slept okay, and I'm crocheting a headband. Excellent, Jack. I love to hear it. Okay, that's it. Whew. What a bunch of twists and turns. That story had. Yeah, I'll use it for that. Okay, creature. Oh, this weight room is lose half your steps. Interesting. I'm gonna need more keys. Let's do. Can't do that one. Lose half my stops, but it's the only one that gives me 4. I could also go live. If it's unlocked. Okay, so let's do this, but frick, it took it immediately. That sucks. And they're all electronic doors. Cool. I love that for me. The last... Oh, the gymnasium was the one that only took 2. Okay, that's locking. A great hall. Cabinet. Okay, here's the thing though. I think I need security room first, don't I? No use. Don't have any gems, so it has to be. No, these have been rough. Okay. Key is good. Take a key. Okay, food. Food is good. Okay, so that led me back in a circle. Do have a key now, so I can get into the archive. There's not really a better way or not to do. I think I might run out of steps today. That freaking weight room. Okay, that's plus 10. But it leaves me in the same spot I was already, which is the end of the run. Because all of these are electric doors. And even if I turn the power off, it's not going to do anything because I don't have the security office to make them open regardless. Yeah, the hallway was locked and I was out of keys. Yeah, I did not do great on this. And a lot of it is like RNG based to an extent. Because it's really like, what floor plans are you going to draft? The box, this box is the white box. That's false. This box is the black box. That's also false. The blue box contains the gems, so that one's true. Me? Yep. Right, so then okay. This. So then if I find breaker box, um, journal safe row offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working. Determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You'd expect to see 1 or 2 security doors in a low and 5 to 6 on high. Okay. Which would be, so BDM's fine because it would only be good if I could find the breaker box. E, or do I get 10? Yep. else? Because then you have a ton of already they'll only be unlocked if I find the breaker box. That's the only thing that I was thinking about. Oh. Big room. Wait, the breaker box is already set for key cards offline? You don't find it, if that makes sense. It gets very confusing. House. Supposed to go. Okay, that sounded like a good sound. I don't know if what I did was right. Oh, that turned on now. Oh, okay, so that I could walk across there. But I have this barrier here. Okay, so that's what that did. Okay. I will try and turn them to high just while I'm standing right here while I figure out that puzzle. Level. That. If I do this one, puts it into there. Yeah, that retracted that. That there. Oh, cause duh, it's not, nothing's connected to it right now. Okay, that does that. Don't know for why. Oh, maybe to nice. Stop it at the right. No. Does it always stop? That. Actively cheat to find out what to do, and I still can't. It's all good. Okay, yeah, that goes that way. That. But if I move it, does it always stop at something right in front of it? Awesome. Yeah. Guys, sometimes I feel so smart. Lower, you fool. Or raise, that's fine too. This needs power. Yay. Okay. Very darker. Ooh, the choice. I'm not doing. Ooh, okay. So, this machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. How does one? I will figure that out in a minute. Put up. If you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain 3 gold. Immediately set your steps to 40. Immediately add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool whenever you draft an archive floor plan. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, set steps to 40. So does that mean I would just continually have my stat? Oh no, only when I did new ones. Or add 3 aquariums. Each red room in your house. Try this. Oh, so it just lets you connect to, okay. Let you connect so you don't have to go back there, but I don't need anything from that right now. Gotta go back in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's, I just gained the 1 back that I used. Ooh, apple. Okay, so power. Okay. So how powered? That is. I have to get the there. Where is anybody? Sorry, buddy. It's just me alone in this place trying to figure out puzzles. Not gonna work there because there's. That does that. does that give me power? To the other. Okay, so that's still going there. That's fine. I don't have any coins to lose. What? Can I? Because of the way the chapel's faced. Is there? It's okay, Bashar, because of the Steve in the background. He's so cute. I love him. That activates that. I am just trying to figure out get that up there. If I do this switch, I can't go up. That goes that way. Okay, so I need to hook it on the other side. That work? Whoa, cool. I'm just gonna leave it in the middle. And then I can go this. Okay, now thing is though, if I take him in away, is it gonna shut down? I need part of it to open up this door. Oh no, wait, it's what is this? No, I do not have the pump room. But I wanted it for the laboratory. still going. Hi, Mama Bee. How are you? I'm good. I'm enjoying this puzzle game. Okay. Problem remains. It that way. That puts that there, but can I keep this? Let's stay on. We'll stay on then. We're golden. Beautiful. Problem. Now to the archive so I can go to the laboratory. Do the thing. Oh, okay, so I guess I need the pump room even after I turn that on. Which sucks a little bit, but yeah. There we go. 3. Doesn't help me at all. I can do nothing with the furnace room. So I guess I gotta go all the way down and back. Yeah, let's do. Breaker box. Okay. AC off, dark room on, garage on, key cards off. Still don't know what those VAC things do, but I feel better turning them on. Yum. Still have to make the VAC purple, but honestly, absolutely no idea what it does. Okay, that's fine. Way. Oh, this is new. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. With unprecedented sadness that we inform you the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have been interested in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. And following the instructions left by Barrett himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Oh, that just let me hear. Interesting that is this like from the furnace? That room. Gonna try again, just for good measure. Oh, hey. Okay, so the safe is there, but... the code be... Really, it's meant to have a hint for something, but... cannot see what it is currently. You get it? Okay, I don't get it. $12.24. Oh, so you think it's $12.24? Or $12.25, I guess I should say. Oh, good call, Creed. I was not gonna get there. This get me. I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stood to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did. For the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. Deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and shall spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Damn. So she didn't disappear. Something else happened to her. I go with this. could do this. And no Christmas, I know, Aaron. If I do this, it'll take 20, but then I'll get it back. So I'll draw another archive floor plan. Oh, it must be only if I choose that one. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay, perfect. Don't have any coins. I haven't picked up a single coin. Does lead me nowhere though. What? Ow, baby, don't scratch. Don't scratch. I gotta cut your nails. Your nails are too sharp. Okay. Well, that means this should just open, right? No food, though. Big Sag. Do this and hope that it or loops up. Nope. Not be so lucky. Alright, well, the end of that run. Dang, the archives get tough, man. I know, we were doing so much. Yeah, are you hungry, baby? Yeah. Are you so hungry? Yeah, okay. Oh, lose 2. That blocks you there. No, I haven't. I read that so far at the beginning that I forgot that you could do that, actually. Do enter this or do the parlor and get 2 gems. But I guess I should say potentially 2 gems if I get the thing right. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3. So that means this is the one that's lying because one of them has to be true. 2 statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So it's got to be this one. No? Dang. Thought I had that one. Okay, let's go outside. I totally forgot you could do that. I like it. At least I must need like an axe or something to. Whoa. Beautiful artwork. Pretty. Getting dark. That way. Don't have anything like that. Voltage. Lock it. You can't even go that way at all. Ooh. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint map to return to the campsite for the night. Wonder what that benefit is. Does it not reset? No, it has to reset because otherwise, if you're sleeping because it's dark. Oh, is this going to be 11:28? Wait, this one. Yeah. Apple Orchards has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Eat. Okay. I think that's everything I can currently do. Yep. Breaker box obviously would be helpful, but I don't want to run out of rooms to go into. Okay, creature. I hope you have good sleep. Thanks for hanging out as always. I'll see you tomorrow. But if I do that, then I'm blocked. So Alt. Good. do this. On. Wait. That makes more. Craft a bedroom, gain steps. Storeroom. Could go back to the den though. That loop. I guess we'll do the observatory. Then I'll have to backtrack. Ooh, cool. And then I got the fast. I have to use my keys to open them, don't I? I want to use my key. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I figured. It just makes me nervous that they won't, because clearly running out of keys seems to be my downfall with a lot of this. So I gotta do the billiard room. Is subtract, so then oh, so purple is divide. Divided by 4. Okay, 13. Wait, what is it? PEMDAS? Parentheses. So multiplication first, then division, then subtraction, then addition, then a subtraction. Okay, so multiplication is 13 times 5. Multiplication. A menace? Okay, hold on, let me 5. That's 65. Then division. 65 divided by 10? Is that possible? I just don't know what 65 divided by 10 is. 6.5, so that can't be right. But it is supposed to be multiplication, then division. Yeah, it's 3.5, so... Kimbo, you have missed so much. Kimbo, help me do math, because I can't figure this one out. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is once I get there. 1 second. 6. Okay. Blue is where you start. So we're starting with 13. Pink is multiplication. Purple is divide. And yellow is subtract. Doing it the way you're supposed to with PEMDAS, it doesn't work because it gives us a 3.5. And I've tried 3 and I've tried 4 and it doesn't work. So clearly PEMDAS is not the correct way to do this. But I don't know what the answer would be. Okay. So blue is where you start. Yep. Pink is multiplication. Purple is division. And yellow is subtraction. So did you just do it in a different order? It was 5. Okay, so how did you... So what order did you do it in? Do you work from the inside of the dartboard? No, I was trying to use PEMDAS. I mean, it's different. For example, multiply 5 is a big segment, but the divide is on a small segment. Yeah, Kimbo, I think that's it. Start with the innermost piece, 13, then work outwards. Oh, okay. So I guess account for if you never had, like, PEMDAS in school. Interesting. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Thank you, Kimber. That works. Car keys. Right? why I have car. It's gonna be a short run because I can't do this one, and I can't back out of it. Oh yeah, that's true. But it doesn't really matter because it's the rooms. I'm not gonna have another. Well, I still have a key. The problem is that all of these are now blocked, so I can't go any further. Oh, that's a good point. Well, I couldn't have backed out. Once you click it, you can't back out, so. Was what it was. Another key, and there's a gem. Good timing on that, I guess. Rumpus room. Do this just because it's a new room. Give me my fortune.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Interesting. Okay. I wrote down some notes. Don't know if they're going to come into play, but we will find out. And that was the last room I could open. So, I guess we'll use the keys here, not that they are going to do me any good. Was indeed a gem. Silver key. Why do I have car key? I seeth no car. I didn't even pass one when I was out here exploring, did I? Oh, yeah, good point. Which is one of the rooms I have not found yet. Okay. Well, that's that. Nothing else I can do. We'll call it a day, and I think I will call it a stream. This is such a cool game. This is such a cool, like, idea, and it's so well done. I see why people rave about it, and I see why it's so easy to get sucked in. Really, really well done. I cannot wait to play more.